Chris, let's get you going on this one. Are you starting to lose faith in Magic Johnson and his ability to run the Lakers?
Look, this is Magic just being Magic. You know, I mean, he's a personable guy. And he knows a lot of guys around the league, especially the young players. And, you know, they look up to him, obviously, because he's such a great player.
He's an icon.
He's an icon, right. And so, and, you know, when he's been on Jimmy Kimmel and on the baseball show with David Ortiz and A-Rod, that's just Magic. It's almost like if you ask him about it, he's gonna probably tamper because he's gonna be himself and have fun. So, look, it's not a good look. He does have to temper that down. However, losing faith? No. No, not one iota, and here's why. Number one, he got LeBron James. He got LeBron James. Now, I believe LeBron wanted to go there anyway, but if the Lakers had still been run by Jim Buss and the front office was still viewed as a mess, I'm not sure LeBron would have gone there even if he had wanted to, because he does value a strong, solid front office. And when Magic came in and hired Rob Pelinka, he gave the Lakers a degree of credibility that was acceptable to LeBron James. And even if you think, well, he would have came anyway, it happened under Magic's watch. So like everything else, we give you credit for it. So he got LeBron James, number one. Number two, he drafted Kyle Kuzma, 27th. If there's one bright spot about the Lakers outside of LeBron, what is it? Kyle Kuzma, the 27th pick. He got Josh Hart with the 30th pick. Like, this notion that Magic is just making a mess of the Lakers is ridiculous. He's brought them back to relevance. If you don't like, and I'm not one that doesn't like Luke Walton, but if you don't like Luke Walton, if you don't like Brandon Ingram, guess what? That happened before Magic. That's not his issue. They were here before Magic Johnson. And I also was hearing before the trade deadline, Magic's on the clock. There's pressure on Magic to get this done before the deadline. I mean, yeah, of course he wanted to get it done, but pressure, it wasn't like it was right there for the taking and he really had a great chance of making it happen. I mean, he can't force the New Orleans Pelicans to make a trade. So I didn't think it was a slight or a knock on Magic Johnson that they didn't end up getting Anthony Davis before the trade deadline. We knew, Rob and we were like, I think the Pelicans would have been nuts to trade Anthony to the Lakers before the deadline. So I just think that a lot of people, if you step back and look at the situation, the Lakers have missed the playoffs, the last 5 or 6 years. Most people believe they will be back in the playoffs, and I think they'll be back in short order.
Not me.
Yeah, we know. But, but Magic, look, and if they don't get a free agent, is it going to be a failure? I mean, obviously you want to get one, but you still have LeBron. You still have some good young players that may develop. And, you know, then you start maybe making trades, or maybe they will get a free agent. We have to see what this summer brings.
The free agent is a must.
Well, it's a must to compete for a championship. But I'm saying what if they don't get it? Then what? You don't throw in the towel, and it doesn't mean they fail.
Well, you can never throw in the towel, but I think that's a major problem.
Well, okay, let's go there. Since you brought that up.
You brought it up.
No, it takes time. It takes time. Danny Ainge, Trader Danny, he's viewed as one of the best front office people in the NBA. He's been in Boston since 2003. He's got one championship. And in Boston, as in LA, that's how you measure success. Yeah, it's not being in the playoffs perennially. It's not having a lot of draft picks and
prior
young
to that
players.
one championship, they had a 19-year drought in Boston. So Danny Ainge.
So what? He still won
I get it.
Even if they didn't have any. He's brought him one championship in, what is that? 16 years,
but Chris,
15 years.
I think you're poo-pooing the whole idea that if Magic doesn't win a championship with LeBron, it's a total failure in Los Angeles.
How's it on Magic or on LeBron?
On Magic.
The
whole thing, if they can't get the other pieces to go with LeBron, it's going to be on Magic.
LeBron's not 25 years old.
No,
so
they didn't bring him
trying
here.
To put the pieces around him now.
But it's going to be on Magic. They both bear some responsibility. But if they don't win the championship, it's going to be more on Magic than on LeBron.
If Magic can't get the pieces,
It's and the question is, have we lost faith, or we're starting to lose faith?
Thank you for bringing us back.
Yeah, absolutely. and it's losing faith in Magic. That's a strong statement.
Sure.
But I am starting to question, where are you taking us? If I'm the Lakers and I'm the Laker fan base, because you said with the draft, Lonzo Ball, we took him first. You know what? This kid his jersey is gonna be in the rafters. We don't really believe that. You don't really believe that.
Again, Magic being Magic.
Hold on.
That's all that was.
He drafted Kyle Kuzma, a very bright spot. Last week, I'm going to see you later, Kuzma, if I can get this guy, Anthony Davis. So he was willing to package him and Lonzo and a bunch of other guys on that roster and some draft picks to get Anthony Davis.
But hold on, Anthony Davis.
I understand that. I understand that, but I'm just saying, what is your strategic plan? Like LeBron has accelerated everything that Magic thought was gonna take. You know, we got time. This is a process. Yeah, but when you bring in a piece like LeBron James, the expectations immediately go through the roof. And I don't think Magic nor anybody else around understood the magnitude of acceleration that was going to hit the Los Angeles Lakers acquiring a LeBron James. Because even LeBron James, you know what, it's the process. You know, it's a learning curve. We got to get these guys in jail. You know, I'm coming here. Yeah, we're not going to win right away. You think they still believe that? That's not the way they're carrying themselves. They're carrying themselves as if, you know, we're scrambling. We're trying to figure it out on the fly now because Paul George fell through. We thought we would have acquired Paul George. He was the first available. He could have came right now. Then Jimmy Butler's like, I don't know if I want to go over there. Kawhi Leonard, I don't want to. I would rather go to the Clippers. All these superstars who we thought would be an attraction because we got LeBron James. We got the greatest superstar. They're all now saying, you know what, I kind of want to do it on my own. And so you have to start to question Magic. Like, okay, Magic, what's your strategy now? Because you have what you have, and you have a window. Rob, to your point, you said this yesterday. LeBron is there for 4 years. And if we're in this mystery land or la-la land or fantasy world believing that, and I'm a LeBron lover, that LeBron is going to be the same LeBron that he was last year, this year, and next year, and the years after, we're kidding ourselves. Magic understands that. I need somebody right now. And so, am I losing faith in Magic? I'm not losing faith, but I'm starting to question, I need to see where we're going. I need to see how we're going to get there because you're the decision maker and it's accelerated all of a sudden because of LeBron James.
I'm with you. I think, let's just be honest, Chris. Instead of calling him Magic Johnson, he should be Tragic Johnson for the way he's run the front office to this point. And hear me out, Chris Broussard. Along with the Lonzo Ball and his jersey and all that, if you were to redo the draft now, Lonzo Ball would be the second pick. Not even close. Not only that, not only that, he'd be picked higher. Okay. And that's a good pick. I'm not going to knock him for that. But the other part is the Paul George thing. That is the biggest one where Magic swung and missed. And it's ultimately going to be the demise and the reason why the Lakers don't win. Because he just assumed that Paul George was coming. Because that's what the talk was for 2 years. So people like to be pursued. People want to be sought after, right? And made to feel special. No, Magic wanted his cake and he was going to eat it too. He said, we don't have to do anything. Paul George is coming, right? So we don't have to do anything. And instead of going out and making that trade or pursuing him and saying, dude, we want you. You're a big piece of what we're doing. He didn't do that. So he went to OKC. He had the barbecue and Russ was nice to him and he loved how everything was going there. And he wound up staying. He turned down his hometown. He's from what, Palmdale? Palmdale. He turned down LA, LeBron, Magic, his family, his friends to stay in OKC for Westbrook, who Durant couldn't wait to get away from.
In all fairness, Palmdale's a little more like OKC.
Oh, is that it?
A little bit.
I'm out there.
And you are sorely underrated
Hold on.
Oklahoma City.
Okay.
The town, it's a nice, quaint town.
Very nice. But because of that, had he gotten Paul George to go with LeBron. Then he would be able to keep his young core and not have to make a trade. Now he has to give those pieces up in order to get a guy. There's no guarantee. The track record is bad for LeBron getting anybody to come play with him. And now Magic's in that boat too, trying to get some. They're scrambling. Greg, 100%. They're desperate. Their move with AD and trying to get this done by the trade deadline and putting out all those names of all the play. That was a desperation
Well, they didn't
move.
put those
No,
names
but I'm
out.
just saying that they were willing to give up everybody.
And they have to be in this position because when you are the Los Angeles Lakers and guys are saying, you know what, I'll pass.
Or I'll go to the Clippers.
I'll go somewhere, I'll pass. You have to try to trade to get somebody to bring them in because if I leave it up to them, Paul George said, I'll pass. We're looking at other guys who are saying that they potentially will pass. And so, yes, I am going to be in scramble mode. I do need to try to figure something out right now because I don't know if anybody's going to come because, again, just like he made the Rafters comment about Lonzo Ball, he also said we have enough to pay 2 superstars.
Well,
And they do,
Right.
and they did. But now it's looking like we only got
just get
one,
one. We'll
and
just
nobody
take
else
it.
wants to come.
The best point you made is obviously the Paul George point, especially the way he's playing now. I mean, if you had
my
him,
God.
on
If you had him on the
they
team
would
now-
be right there. I mean, maybe not right with the Warriors, but close. They'd be right there with anybody else in the league. But to your point, Greg, a wise front office does shift. Like when they drafted Lonzo and Kuzma and all these. It was you were on this get some good young players and let's build around them. Now, obviously, Magic overstated, Lonzo's greatness and all that, talking about the Rafters and challenging his records and all that. But again, that's kind of Magic overstating things and being Magic. But once you get LeBron, yeah, everything changes. And it's not like Magic knew for a fact when he took over the Lakers, we're getting LeBron next year. So I think it was wise. And again, I understand. I'm not saying